A lawsuit is a legal dispute between two or more parties that seeks a resolution or judgment from a court of law. Lawsuits can cover a wide range of issues, including personal injury claims, contract disputes, family matters, business disputes, and more. When it comes to protecting your assets, understanding how lawsuits can affect them is crucial. Here's a thorough explanation of the impact of lawsuits on your assets. 1. Asset seizure and liquidation. The extent to which your assets can be seized and liquidated depends on the judgment's amount and the laws in your jurisdiction. While certain assets may be exempt from seizure, others may be vulnerable. For example, some states have homestead exemptions that protect a portion of the equity in your primary residence, but these exemptions have limits. 2. Liens on real property. Liens can significantly impact your ability to sell or refinance your property. While they may not force an immediate sale, they can complicate your financial transactions and limit your options until the debt is satisfied. 3. Bank account garnishment. Bank account garnishments can be especially disruptive to your financial life. It can lead to difficulties in paying bills, mortgage or rent, and other essential expenses. Some jurisdictions may have exemptions that protect certain funds, such as Social Security benefits or child support payments, from garnishment. 4. Wage garnishment. Wage garnishment can significantly impact your income, making it challenging to meet your financial obligations and maintain your standard of living. Federal and state laws typically limit the amount that can be garnished, often based on your income and family size. 5. Impact on business assets. Business lawsuits can threaten the continuity of your company and its assets. To protect your personal assets, it's essential to maintain a clear separation between your personal finances and your business finances through the use of limited liability entities like LLCs or corporations. 6. Bankruptcy. In some cases, individuals facing significant debts from lawsuits may consider bankruptcy as a way to discharge or restructure their debts. Bankruptcy can have a profound impact on your assets, potentially leading to the sale of non-exempt assets to pay creditors. Lawsuits can have a wide-ranging and significant impact on your assets. Losing a lawsuit may result in the seizure of assets, liens on property, wage and bank account garnishments, and other financial challenges. Protecting your assets from lawsuits in 2023 requires a combination of legal strategies and financial planning. Keep in mind that laws and regulations can change over time, so it's essential to consult with an attorney and financial advisor who are up to date with the current legal landscape. Here are several strategies you can consider, each with a thorough explanation. Asset protection trusts. When you create an asset protection trust, you transfer ownership of your assets to the trust, effectively removing them from your personal ownership. These assets are then managed by a trustee according to the terms you specify. Because they are no longer in your name, they become more challenging for creditors to seize in a lawsuit. However, there are typically restrictions on accessing the trust's assets, so careful planning is necessary to ensure your needs are met. Limited liability entities, LLCs and corporations. When you form an LLC or corporation, your personal assets are generally shielded from business debts and liabilities. If your business faces a lawsuit, your personal assets, such as your home or personal savings, are typically safe. However, it's crucial to maintain proper separation between your personal and business finances and follow all legal requirements for these entities to maintain their liability protections. Homestead exemptions. Homestead exemptions vary by state, but they generally allow you to safeguard a portion of the value of your home from being used to satisfy creditors' claims. The specific amount protected varies from state to state, so it's essential to understand your state's laws. Keep in mind that homestead exemptions typically apply only to your primary residence, and they may have restrictions based on the property's size or value. Insurance coverage. Insurance acts as a first line of defense in protecting your assets. In the event of a lawsuit, your insurance policy may cover legal fees and settlements, up to the policy's limits. Ensure that you have sufficient coverage for your specific needs, and consider umbrella insurance policies for added protection. Family limited partnerships, FLPs, and limited liability partnerships, LLPs. FLPs and LLPs allow you to retain control over your assets while gifting or selling ownership interests to family members or partners. This can provide some level of protection from creditors because they can't access assets owned by other family members or partners. However, it's crucial to ensure that these structures are set up and operated correctly to avoid challenges to their legitimacy. Consult with legal and financial professionals. Laws related to asset protection can be complex and subject to change. Working with professionals who are knowledgeable about current laws and can help you develop a customized plan that aligns with your financial goals is essential. They can also help you avoid common pitfalls and ensure that your strategies are legally sound. Remember that asset protection should be approached ethically and within the bounds of the law. Attempting to hide assets or engage in fraudulent activities can lead to serious legal consequences. It's important to seek legal and financial advice from reputable professionals to implement these strategies effectively and responsibly. Asset protection strategies are financial and legal techniques used to safeguard your assets from potential creditors, lawsuits, and other financial risks. These strategies vary in complexity and effectiveness, so it's essential to consult with legal and financial professionals to determine the best approach for your specific circumstances. Here is a list of asset protection strategies, along with thorough explanations for each. Offshore trusts and entities. Offshore trusts and entities are often used for asset protection and privacy. They can offer additional layers of security, but they are subject to complex international laws and regulations. It's essential to navigate these structures carefully and consult with professionals who specialize in offshore asset protection. Retirement accounts. In many cases, retirement accounts are protected from creditors, making them a relatively secure asset. However, there may be limitations on the amount of protection, and distributions from these accounts may become vulnerable to creditors once withdrawn. Creditor-exempt assets. Laws vary by jurisdiction, but certain assets are protected from creditors in many cases. For example, life insurance policies with specific beneficiary designations are often exempt from creditor claims. Understanding these exemptions is crucial for asset protection planning. Bankruptcy planning. Bankruptcy laws provide for the orderly resolution of debts. Strategic bankruptcy planning involves making informed decisions about when and how to file for bankruptcy to protect assets while addressing financial difficulties. This strategy requires careful legal and financial analysis. Marital agreements. These legal agreements specify how assets will be divided in case of divorce or separation. They can help protect premarital or individually acquired assets from becoming community property and subject to division. In conclusion, asset protection strategies aim to shield your assets from potential creditors and lawsuits. These strategies range from relatively simple measures like insurance coverage to more complex options such as offshore trusts. When implementing these strategies, it's crucial to consult with experienced legal and financial professionals who can provide guidance tailored to your unique financial situation and goals. Keep in mind that the effectiveness of these strategies can vary based on factors like jurisdiction and the specific circumstances of your case. Knowing about asset protection strategies is important because it helps you manage financial risks, protect your assets, and secure your financial future. These strategies enable you to navigate life's uncertainties with greater confidence, preserve your wealth for yourself and your loved ones, and maintain financial stability in various situations. Consulting with legal and financial professionals is essential to tailor these strategies to your unique needs and goals. Stay tuned for more advice on managing your wealth and protecting your assets. Thanks for watching.